Good day and welcome to your daily dose of Darcy. So, I am getting a little bit of a later start than I wanted, but it's still daylight out, so that counts. And still not here right now. She's with her mom. I managed to get caught up on a lot of boring things. They're not vloggable things. But it's time to go out and see what we can get into. Guys, I'm back in my workroom because I don't feel like the lock that I chose is gonna fit the door. This time I didn't break this apart. The last time I did. The top one's got parts in it. They all got parts in them, but this one's got tiny bits. Okay. So let's see what we have. So the door that's down there. It's kind of like that. So the door that's down there has a plate on it like this. So we're going to take this plate and see if it lines up down there. And if it does, great. And if it doesn't, well, we'll figure something else out. When I'm doing stuff, carrying stuff around, I like to have bags to carry them in because it's easier and I'm not throwing it on the ground. I call it my doggy bag because it's got a dog on it. But the interesting thing about it is it's made out of recycled pet food bags. And Anne's mom makes those, which I think are pretty cool, and they're bigger than something like that, which is what I'm going to use. I have a few of these reusable shopping bags that I've used for tools and stuff, so they're kind of greasy and dirty, and I prefer to use that instead of my nice bag. So I think I got everything I need to make this work. I hope so, because I'm going to have to come digging around if I don't. But one of the other things I wanted to add to my tool belt is this magnet, because if I drop a screw, it would be nice to be able to pick it up without having to bend down. Oops. I just pulled the cover off it. So I'm going to add that to my toolkit, and I also need a couple other small tools. Alright, so I made it downstairs. Thankfully, I looked at the lock that I'm about to change, and the only thing I need to do is add that second lever that I have here. But the only problem is, for me, so I need to add this guy and look at it. So I wasn't sure if this guy would fit, but I look at the holes, the way they line up, and it's perfect. The problem for me is that that area over there, the doorway, is cold. So for those of you guys that didn't know, for the last 8 years, I've managed a laundromat in this building, and we just redid the whole place in here. We still have some painting and some touch-up work to do. A couple of machines that need attention. Mostly we have used and new equipment in here mixed together. So some of the used machines are having like belt issues. One of the things that I realized about these new machines is they do not hold the same amount as what our old ones used to. And so what's been happening is people have been overfilling their loads, which is kind of challenging. But I don't know. Should I do that lock or not? Oh yeah. Alright guys, so I was going to try and do it myself. I'm not going to, because I have to keep the door open in order to catch the lock when it comes apart. So I just, that's too many things for me to try and do on my own and not get cold. So at least now I know that I have the right part, which is good. I'll just wait for help, wait for Anne to come back, and we'll fix it at some point. Alright guys, so I didn't end up doing anything downstairs because I ended up spending time with our tenant down there that helps us and gives out change and stuff. And I haven't really spent much time with him lately, and we just got talking and looking at a few things. So I didn't vlog it because it was kind of just kind of a personal thing. Like, I hadn't even really spent time with him around Christmas, and went through some things with him, questions he had, stuff like that. So I didn't bother vlogging it, but I am gonna have my leftovers from yesterday's quiche. I think it was yesterday. I lose days from time to time. And then I'm gonna start actually editing. Alright guys, I'm gonna say goodnight. I am just starting to get into my editing. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And for the rest of you, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have more things to do. Thanks for watching and have a good night.